What's going on, everybody? Alex here, Nickens Lawn and Landscape. It is a cold, rainy, it's about 45 degrees today, but it's just a nasty day. It's Saturday. I am out here getting some of my snow stakes in one of my new properties. We've just picked this property up. It's massive. If you're local, you may know right where I'm at, but total plowing area is about 11 acres. So lots of plowing here. Lots of stake to be used, stakes I should say. I staked everything pretty much other than some of these islands that have big shrubs. You know where those are at, but then like these here, this has some low growing jazz there, evergreen stuff. So I did put a couple stakes there, and you can see over there I got a few more stakes, but stakes everywhere. Parking lot everywhere. There's a lot of stuff going on here, so take a quick drive. See all my stakes there. And this one, it's actually November 14th right now. By contract, this one had to be staked by the 15th. You see another one there. They're everywhere. And I got this backpack set up with the Plow marking stakes. We got the 36-inch stakes. See a few more there around that island. On the islands, we do 4. And on long straight runs, or really straight runs period, we'll do 1 every like 40 feet or something, 50 feet. You can see kind of everywhere on the straight runs. You can pretty much see what you're doing, but this is what we got. Stakes everywhere, lots of islands. Get some new windshield wipers too, I think, but got this one most of the way wrapped up. I gotta hit a couple more islands over here. Kind of hard to see really right now, but once it snows, I'm sure they'll stand out like a sore thumb. But all these islands here, I put like 1 or 2. But if they got the big shrubs like that, I didn't really bother them too much. So I got these 2 little islands right over here to wrap up, and then we are gonna go get some leaf removal quotes. But I wanted to show you guys this property. You'll be seeing a lot of this winter. A lot of parking area we gotta take care of here. 20 different stores probably, roughly, something like that. There's a lot of different stores here, but it's a really good account to have. That's the biggest portion of the parking lot over there, that Best Buy. That's a lot of parking. Not sure what we're gonna do here yet as far as equipment. One of the new guys I found on YouTube, Garrett Williams. If you guys don't follow Garrett, you should follow him. He's got some pretty good content out there. But I've been watching a lot of his stuff on YouTube, and he was talking about the Western whiteout plows, how much better they are than the straight plows and the V plows. So I've been looking pretty hard for one of those. I think I might have found 1, maybe 2. A guy I know is downgrading a little bit. He's got like 4 or 5 of them, and he's going to be getting rid of a couple of them, he said. So I'm supposed to go over there on Monday. Like I said, today is Saturday, so if I make it over there and pick one of those plows up, I'll definitely show you guys that. But basically what I'm getting at is I'm trying to increase my efficiency here. This is like I said, 11 acres. This is a lot of parking area here. We lost a few of our contracts from last year, so we can definitely handle this, but there's just a lot here. So I definitely want to make sure that we're ready for that. But I'm going to jump out here and slap in the stakes. I get this island and this island, like I said, and those over there started kind of running low on stakes. So these ones over here, I think I got enough, so I'm going to go slap a couple in right there. Right there. That stuff had some growth on it, so I left it alone in case I ran out of stakes. But I'm not going to run out of stakes. I'm going to do these 4 islands right here real quick, and then I'm also going to go slap a few in the back. Then we will go give a couple of leaf quotes. All right guys, let me hit this real quick and I'll catch up with you in a minute. All right, guys, got the front all done. Looking good, ready to plow. Hopefully we get some snow this year. But so far, haven't even done all the back yet. I've done a little bit of the back, but so far we have used 175 stakes on this location. So be sure to consider that if you're bidding a big property. Make sure you figure in on the stakes. This one, like I said, it was required per the contract that we staked it. So make sure you account for that. If you got these big properties, and more importantly, just make sure you stake them, because it saves your butt, really. You don't want to smack curbs or have your guys smacking curbs. That can get expensive. So I'm gonna cruise back around here, the same road that we went down. We gotta do all this over here. Lots of parking lot here. Cruise back down this way, and we will slip around the back. There's a big retaining wall back here, so that's gonna get me out of staking some of that. But this parking lot's really pretty nice. Most of it's wide open. There are a few light poles out here, but most of it's open. I'd love to have a loader out here. It's just hard for us to justify that much expense on something that gets used that little. Now, if I can up my dirt game a little bit, maybe, or my rock game, whatever, and start moving some more materials, maybe we can justify something like that in the future. But this is a 3-year contract, so there's some hardscape needs done right there. Looks like somebody might have kicked some of that wall over. But this is a 3-year contract, so hopefully it will, everything will go well, and we'll be here for at least 3 years. I'm gonna stick a few stakes in right here, but hopefully, eventually, before this contract's over, hopefully we will have some kind of loader out here. But for now, we're gonna stick with trucks, and we'll probably have the skid here. I gotta get a plow for the skid, so if anybody has any recommendations, pass those my way. Not looking to spend a whole lot on that, really, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It's gonna depend what other contracts come through. We still got quite a few bids out that we're waiting on. It's getting late in the season, but it's kind of how it works around here. Some people wait. So hopefully we'll pick up a couple more contracts, and depending on what happens there and how long those contracts are, we'll see what kind of plow we're gonna get for the skid. But we do have to get something for that, because I don't own one. So stick a few more stakes in over here, and we will keep moving along. This is part of the back here. Couple loading docks over there, but there's quite a bit of parking back here too. This is a small parking lot in itself, so quite a bit of area here that needs to be pushed. But again, wide open pretty much back here, and it can all go over there. There's a big ditch over there, or swale, whatever you want to call it. So basically everything back here will get windrowed over that way. So little entrance right here, I'll stake that off. I'll stake off this little area behind me, and we'll move along. Alright, I got my stakes in over here. Got a couple up that way. A couple over there marking our entrance. We're good. Let's move along. And then up here, there's telephone poles that are lining the parking lot, basically acting as stakes. So I'm not going to worry about that spot. You see all right here, this is all lined by telephone poles. So that's kind of my indication right there. Once we lose these telephone poles, which I think is right up here, I will start slapping in some stakes. Yeah. This curve, I'll start putting a few right here. But I'll only put probably 4 or 5 right there. And that'll be a wrap for this property. And then, like I said, guys, got to give a few leaf removal quotes or fall cleanup quotes. So I'll bring you guys along for that and show you what we charge, or tell you what we charge. And then I'll try to kind of follow up with that and see what the customers say to our prices. But I'm gonna slap in, actually I'm gonna go up here a little bit more, but I'm putting these last couple stakes here, and then we'll head over there and see what we got for leaf removal. All right, guys, we are almost there, and I just wanted to kick this on a little bit before we got there. Don't worry, I'm keeping my eyes on the road. I'm not looking at the camera, but look at all these big trees. This is one of the jobs we're gonna be doing next week. This one right here on the corner. We gotta knock this one out next week. See all those leaves, but it's nice being on a corner because you don't have to push them very far in between our leaf plow and the Skag windstorm. It doesn't take much. So we gotta do that one on the corner. We already did this blue house here on the corner. This one's kind of crazy. It's got a ton of trees, but it's all on the hill, so really can't use too much machines on that, but it will wrap the leaves all the way around this we do that one. It's a ton of leaves. And then this one I'm looking at here right now is on the corner. I'm gonna have to hop out. It's this one right here. It's 128 is the road. But it looks like the back is just covered. Look at the front. So let me hop out real quick and I'm gonna go check this back out, and I will catch up with you guys here in a minute. Holy cow, guys, that one is a very steep hill in the back, covered in leaves. And when I say covered, I mean it's covered. That one is gonna be $250. It's gonna be a lot of handwork, so I'll give her that quote and I will let you guys know the camera is about to die, so I'm gonna shut this off and I'll catch up with you guys at the next one. We got 2 more. All right, guys, here's number 2. This one is not bad at all. Pretty small, but it is bad access. Not much in the back. I'm not even gonna get out on that one. That one will be $140. Battery died, but we're back in business. I stopped by the shop. Finally got our fuel tank set up. This is so nice to have. Oh, it was a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, there's the new trailer too. You guys haven't seen that. Some of you guys might have on Instagram. Trailer's sweet, 20-foot flat, plus 5-foot dovetail. Nice, but this fuel tank's being right here, it's basically like having our own gas station. Got everything we need, got a shut off inside, got all of our safety stuff, fire extinguisher, yada yada yada. We are fully compliant on that, so it's really nice to have. But all trucks are running well. I'm hoping to get this 4th truck. I'll actually back up real quick and show you guys. But right now we've got 4 trucks. We've got the pickup that I'm in, which is my personal truck slash backup. Then we've got those 2, which is an 07 and an 09 3500 HD. Both 4-wheel drive. One's got an 11-foot dump bed. One's got a 10-foot dump bed. Then we've got this beast here. This is the 4500, the freaking truck, as my guy likes to call it. I like to call all of them, but this one for sure. That is an 08 Chevy 4500 2-wheel drive. And then we've got this right here, which is an 07 Chevy 3500 HD 4-wheel drive. So it's the exact same. So basically all these 3500s will be the same, all 3 of them. That one we are hoping to get going soon. Needs a rear end or some rear end work. It's there, it just is messed up. So we need to fix that rear end, put a bed on it, and get a plow for it. And that's what I'm in the works right now. I'm hoping to, we got all our pruning done at the shop. It's not there now. I might need to add a little something over there, but everything's cleaned up around here. Got all the shrubs trimmed, all that jazz. But I'm hoping to try out a Western whiteout plow. That is my goal for this winter. We just got this new property I showed you guys, and that place is huge. We're gonna need to be efficient there. I've been told that the whiteouts are pretty much the most efficient plow you can get, so definitely want to try one of those. But heading to the last leaf cleanup quote right now, and then that will be it for this video. Alright guys, so on the last quote, it was raining really hard. I did not want to get out with the camera, and it was starting to get dark, so I just left the camera off. But I figured this would be a good opportunity to show you guys a website that we use to show us square footage and just give us kind of a bird's eye view of the property. So with that being said, I'll take it right in, and this website is called findlotsize.com. findlotsize.com, and it's really nice for snow removal, for mowing, for fertilizing, for things like that when you need exact square footage. So I'll take you guys in and show you exactly how this website works. Alright, so once you've got the website open, the first thing you're going to do is click in this top bar here and type in your address. And yes, this is the exact address of the property. Hopefully nobody steals this job from me, but this is exactly what we do. And once you get there, you'll notice that you can zoom in, zoom out here on the bottom right corner.
which is really nice. You can kind of go as far as you want to go with it, but typically you'll have it zoomed in basically all the way for what we're doing. In lawn care landscaping, when you're trying to measure somebody's yard, you're gonna be pretty much zoomed in all the way. But this works really, really well, and it's very accurate. So if you're doing these type of jobs, you will definitely find this to come in handy. But basically on a Mac, all you do here is hold down shift and then go around and just click where you want it to make points. And what you're doing is basically outlining the yard. So we're gonna have the whole property measured up pretty much besides the house and the concrete. So if you watch here, I'll just basically follow all the property line, put all my points, and you don't have to get extremely exact, as long as you get close and you have a rough idea. Again, for leaf removal, this doesn't play too big of a factor. It's more of how many leaves, but for this one, there's a lot of trees in the backyard there, so we'll probably be somewhere in the 200 range for this. It's wide open, so we can use the windstorm. And I did call the homeowners from the first two quotes. The first one with the steep backyard, I ended up quoting at $275. She okayed that. And the second one, I ended up quoting at $125. He said they already did the back and there wasn't much back there. So I confirmed both of those jobs, $400, and hopefully we'll get this third one and make it a 3 for 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got for this one. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought. And I'll see you in the next one.